Boros, which I think is the best color combination in M19. Yeah, this is fine. A little bit too much land, but I don't want to mull. We have a low value deck. We're missing removal. It's really the big thing we're missing in this deck. Oops, it was them going first here. Okay. It's kind of a bad one for us. Kind of. That's a 3-drop. Double Omen Speaker's kind of rough. It's a really good opening for him against our deck for sure. Oh, he's attacking with it. Great. Too bad I didn't have one more red mana. Guess it wouldn't actually matter. Ah, no, it would. Totally happy with using a Sure Strike to get 1 damage in and remove a blocker. Especially on a turn that's otherwise dead. Would have been nice to have a second red mana there. Could get in for 1 if he wants. Hey Stewie. Consider it for sure, man. My game resources are a little low. We'll see. We'll see. Double anticipate main phase his turn. Sure. Guess he's looking for a land. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Didn't he already play land this turn? He already played land this turn. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's attacking with the Omen Speaker too. Nope, he chose not to. I think that's wise not to. Alright, let's get down, call the Cav. Okay, there's our 5th land. Let's go ahead and attack with everything. You have a counter spell for Angel, you little prick. You piece of shit. Sure, that's a big counter spell for him. Let's get in for 2. Too bad, that was such a great turn. We're gonna do so much damage to him with that turn. Alright, let's get 2 more creatures down. Let's attack with the 2/2s first. Kind of weird he hasn't done anything for 2 turns. I guess he's full of counter spells. What do you think of a Falcon? He flies over your Omen Speaker. What do you think of a Goblin Motivator? He motivates people to attack into your Omen Speaker. Okay. Let's hold land into our hand in case we draw our Pyromancer. And a concede. He's at 15 health. Seems strange to me, but sure. We'll take it. Okay. Game 2. What was he? He was a mono blue. Where's the other ones there? I don't know what the fuck just happened to my client. That was like a 10-second load into that game. Maybe he wasn't mono blue. Maybe. So you got a motivator on 1, but no lands, and we're going first. That sucks. It's a mulligan. This is much worse. Now we've got fucking 4 lands with nothing. That's a good one. It's action at least. Kind of salty about that mulligan. I had a beautiful hand that just needed 1 more land in it and traded it in for a total garbage hand. But I'm not mulliganing 2. Motivator versus motivator. Oh, I just went to attack. I guess I'm offering to trade for real. Wasn't really planning on offering to trade for real. I was planning on sheer striking. Alright. Playing Boros. Looks like he's hitting 1s and 2s on curve. It's bad news. What a great turn. Alright, I guess we get to counterattack a little bit. It's a good draw. Super good draw for us. After a very weak turn 2. Shock's a really good one for him. Very high tempo attack, especially if he can play anything else, which it looks like he can. So we're in a bit of trouble here. Take the cab down. Dead to Trumpet Blast right now if I don't choose to block. Didn't really want to block. No Trumpet Blast now though. Seems fine. I don't know how we fucking get value out of this. I guess we're blocking with the Motivator with Sure Strike next turn. Might have artifact synergies. I hate doing this in a race situation, trading off my vigilant creatures, but I don't think I survived that otherwise. Ah, Demanding Dragon, of course. So I'm dead this turn if I don't sacrifice. Dead next turn regardless. I have no removal in the deck, right? So are we just drawing entirely dead? I think we're drawing entirely dead. Okay. I have a Falcon as my Pegasus is my only 2 flyers. I have an Angel, but I can't. I don't have the mana to play the Angel and Sure Strike. I think we're drawing entirely dead. Yeah, but drawing a Falcon doesn't change our situation. We're still drawing entirely dead. We're just drawing entirely dead 2 turns in a row. That is not going to do the trick, unfortunately. So we'll just call that a loss to a Mulligan versus another Boros deck. That's what that was there. Okay. Not like I could keep a 1-land hand, unfortunately. Okay. And not like I can Mulligan again. I already ran out of cards in that. We have a pretty nice window of things we don't have to Mulligan in this deck, but 1 land I think is not in that. All right. Quick double check after that. Anything we'd like to change? Dwarven Priest lets us race a little bit better. Fire Elementals, maybe like Curve Toppers or Lava Axe. None of that would have helped us there. Okay. There's quite a lot of white removal and red removal commons, although not many. I mean, the Luminous Bond's the only ones that deal. Then the higher you're dealing, or the only common I think of that deals with the only white common or red common that deals with the dragon. Might be a little low curved. We want 1 less mana. I don't know. The mana consistency is why we were forced to Mulligan in the first place. Oh, come on, game. Stop giving me 1-land hands that I'm forced to Mulligan. Could we wait on 2 for this? This is not playable till we draw 2 reds. This isn't playable till we have 2 lands. This isn't playable till 5. This is playable on 2 lands, but one of them has to be red. Getting a bit upset about that. Okay, now we still only have white lands. I need action. That's a good one, but maybe we got a 1 and a 3, I guess. Yeah. Magic seems RNG heavy. Drawing lands is fucking RNG heavy. I'll give you that. Okay. This card is not very good without red mana at the beginning. It's not like we have curve toppers. Maybe motivators aren't the thing to have in this deck. I don't know. I like how he's preemptively stopped me from attacking with the Shield Mare and I haven't even played it yet. Gotta draw the red land. Ah, white land. Yes, perfect. Alright, I just bluffed in for some damage there. So he values the Druid of the Horns too highly, presumably because he's about to enchant it. Let's hope it doesn't give it vigilance. We mulligan from land issues and draw into land issues. To a Herald of Faith on curve. Another red card. We're just dead here. 1 red mana. I could trade Falcons for Heralds. God, you got such value out of that. Played on 2. Played a 4-drop on 3 and 2 5-drops. I don't know, dude. I mulled down. It's so hard to claw that value game up. We have no removal, so like, how do we make back value that we lose? It's like, no way. So my opponent's playing a game. I'm not playing a game. I got my first couple cards out and that's it. All right, this is a loss to land. It's a 1 on land screw. We're playing against Celius or Celicina, something like that. Okay. First turn was me. I think win or loss. Oh no, they played it on 2, right? I don't fucking remember who went first here. This is a loss. And I'm 19. Sure. He's worried about my combat Trixie. The one I bluffed with the very first turn with that Shield Mare attack. Do you realize how valuable that attack has been? It's been like 15 damage worth of health back. Uh-oh. He's discovered a way to prevent me blocking. Nice, a playable card. We've got 3 now. 3 playable cards. You know, he's gonna guide them through Sui so he doesn't have to risk losing them. Each of these creatures is his friend. And friends don't let friends die to combat tricks. That's what I think we're getting out of this. Ooh, doesn't want a guide too. He wants to save the mana for combat tricks to protect the Herald of Faith. Oh, red mana! Yay! Amazing. We're back. Oh, we're not back in it. It's like, what? You play red? Cool, man. I play red. Can't even fucking play a creature here. I've got to sure strike the angel and hope he just attacks with like one creature again. He's sitting on a Titanic Growth too. It's the only reason I can think of why he's not guiding 2 creatures with guide. Maybe he'll target my Shield Mare with the spell and heal me. Oh god. Funny thing is I can actually block those still. Once he declares attackers, I can declare defenders. Going with the guide. The guide? The guide is your most valuable creature on the board. Why are you fucking attacking with it? Alright. Sure. I mean, the thing is he has Titanic Growth, though. Like, so I'm going to do this. I'm still going to get blown out. Like, he's shown me like 10 times in a row he has a combat trick. But I can't do anything about it because I haven't had red land for 85 turns. Dude, he's got Electrify, and he's still just attacking with 1 creature at a time. Okay, we're going to give him this one. He played better than us. He deserves the win. So, let's just give it to him. Give him a rousing good game. Oh, I was trying to give him the good game on the way out. No, the better player wins. All right. Let's give him that one. Sure. All right, but we have now slunk down into the losers bracket. Okay. Anything we change in this deck? Well, we'd like to draw lands appropriately. Is there any way I can do that? No. We are slightly favored on mountains. Do have white early game as well as red early game. Red mid game. No, we need all of our lands. Maybe we could drop the Shield Mare and go down more in white land, but I don't think so. I think this is fine. Your take from that was drawing lands would be useful? Me too. Me too. This is quick draft unfortunately, too. So it's 5 wins is almost breaking even, but not quite. 6 wins is making making 50 gems, and 7 is the only way to make any money. Well, money. It's not money. Making gems off this. So. All right. Let's see how this fares. Will we need to mulligan again? That is the big question here. How's our hand? Any lands? 4 lands. It's aggressive. But we have both colors and a mid-game card. Don't have any of our early game. We have no 2s and no 1s, of which we have 9. But still. Could draw a Lightning Mare. We could draw a Shield Mare. Yeah, there you are. 1 turn late. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm expecting a creature here, so I'd rather put my evasive creature down. Could main deck Plummet, I suppose. Always main decking Plummet. Incoming Plummet. Sure. So we'll give him value on his turn 2 pass. Nice. Colossal Majesty opener. It feels like that should be a little too slow for their deck, but it doesn't. A lot of people main deck Plummet. I don't think main deck Plummet is even that bad in this format. It's just hilarious that he had it in a non-sideboard format, had it here. So presumably he's never blocking again. That's what we're gathering from this. I hate that my turn is Instigator, but I've drawn 2 of my 3 buff cards with nothing to buff. Feels pretty bad. So I'm on like a 1-turn clock. I'm on a 1-turn clock from Goreclaw into fucking Blanchwood Armor. He has Trample, and he goes to 10 power here. Sure, game. Sure. Okay. Still winnable. Need him to not kill me this turn, so I need him not to play another Blanchwood Armor, for example. So do I play around Titanic Growth and give him all my creatures? I have to kill him this turn. We only have 6 with Trumpet Blast. I don't think I can play around Titanic Growth. Because I think Titanic, if I play around Titanic Growth, this is, by the way, the only 3 cards in my deck that do this. They're all in my hand. If I block with 1, I'm taking 8 to trample, and I die to Titanic Growth. If I block with, what is he at 11? It's at 15, so I need to soak 5, and I'm still dead. I have to block with 3, and he kills all of them. I can't win from this board position with a single dude left. It just doesn't happen. So in which case, I may as well just assume that I live at 1. Okay. Because that gives me the most likely way to get damage through. Okay, I'm just dead anyways, because he's got 2 blockers, but hey, it was an exciting game. No, can't block with Goblin. I want wide creatures so they get regular effects out of this. Alright, we just lost. Invone doesn't work either before someone tells me to make a stand on defense. Trample just supplies to the creature would die and then tramples over it. Chose not to block one of the goblins. None of my guys have trample. I can buff it twice, but that's all I can buff it. So we're going to lose here. 1 and 3. We're going to go 1 and 3 with this deck. Yeah, if only it wasn't fucking Spider, exactly. Oh. We never drew our Pyromancer. Never saw him.